Choices I have for you were originally the only two choices we ever had anyway, but I get ahead of myself. I remember when I first brought these to you, I loved the idea of it then. I love it even more so now because I use the daylights out of them. I mean, I pretty much always, if I'm not on the air, I've got a hair tie around my wrist because I am always just one cranky incident away from just heading to a yoga class, right? Because that will fix almost anything. And you've all used the stretchy black hair ties, the ones that really don't look that good on your wrist, the ones that tear your hair, the ones that pop if you have too much hair, blah, blah, blah. There is a fine jewelry company called Maya J that first and foremost creates jewelry and said, okay, wait a minute, we can use the same level of jewelry hardware that we use to create high grade, like fine jewelry in precious metals and also in fashion jewelry, and combine that with a band that you can then use as either a bracelet or take off your wrist and use as a hair tie in a pinch when you need it, on your way to the gym, or just because. So your hair is bejeweled, your wrist is bejeweled when you're not wearing it. This is pretty cool for $30, don't you think? But wait, there's more. You get 9 of them. You get 3 sets for $29.98, a Black Friday sale price on $6 Easy Pay with 0 shipping. And they come to you like this, so if you want to gift them, you have 3 separate gifts that break down to $10 each. This is a multiples moment. All you're going to do is let us know what color of metal you prefer. So do you want the gold tone or the silver? And we are seeing like the same kinds of links that we see at Vicenza Trade Fair and all the big high-end jewelry shows. We see paperclip, we see marine links, we see status links, we see enameling. Okay, H438042, QVC.com. If purchased separately, they're $45. Today, they're under 30. Kylie, we got them back.
I know, yay.
Yay, we got them restocked.
For the holidays.
Yay. Kylie's gonna, actually you've seen Kylie present. She was on with the dog earlier.
Oh, yes, yes.
Cute little doggy.
Miss
It was
Daisy
so
was-
sweet. Miss
I
Daisy
know.
was in the house. But she presents a lot of really great gifts and solutions for us. And this one is a solution times 2.
Yes, it is incredible. And as you pointed out, Jen, this is a great family-run company with 3 decades of experience in the fine diamond district up in New York City. So they are a fabulous jewelry company that set out to make us a great accessory. And unlike the traditional kind of hair ties, as you pointed out, that kind of tug and pull, you've got a lot of great stretch. But more importantly, when you're not wearing it in your hair, it looks fabulous on your wrist. So instead of having something like this that you know cuts off the circulation, we get rid of that. And now we've got these beautiful stackable bracelets that look wonderful on our wrists and in our hair at the same time.
Yep, and I think it's so important, because I know you're going to show us, that
Yes.
when you're using them, it doesn't cut into your hair.
No.
If you have a lot of hair and you're only twisting it a couple times, it fits. If you have finer hair and you're twisting it a bunch of times, it fits. Show us.
And pardon me for turning my back to the camera, but what I always do is I always say start with the metal in your hand, and when you wrap it around, you're going to always end up with that metal on the top. So I just did 3 right here, and hopefully you can see it again because my
We
back's
can.
to the camera. So we've got this beautiful almost accessory in our hair that kind of elevates the outfit. And to Jen's point, when we're taking it out, because there's no soldering points on the actual metal itself, it's not going to tug on our hair at all. So not one piece of hair is stuck in here, unlike those other ones that kind of rip and tug and pull. So it feels comfortable. It looks great. And I wear these all the times just as bracelets. So if you have dexterity issues and you would love some jewelry that can easily slip on and off, that's what this gives to you.
Yeah, look how much stretch is in there. And it is so important that there are no soldering points in there, because if there was a seam in any of this metal, of course your hair would just get caught up in it, and that would be a nightmare, right? And look at, thanks for that close-up, because look at how, if you just look at the metal, it's like we're back on Gold Day or something, and I'm
So
presenting
pretty.
you this fine jewelry. Like, all of it is so, so pretty. I'd love to show you the choices again, but also just to kind of like pan up and down, if you don't mind, to show you everything that because you're not getting 6 of one kind, 6 of another.
Right.
And so if you're choosing, for example, that gold tone, you get 3 in this sand color with gold tone hardware, 3 with a gray band, and then 3 with the black. And I love these enameled links, are so, so cute. So you see, if we were presenting these strictly as bracelets, how beautiful they would be. You see when we're presenting them as hair ties, how unique and beautiful they are. Here's the silver tone. Starting to make sense to me to maybe get 1 of each set, because if you are wearing them on your wrist, most people, you change from gold to silver depending on what you're wearing. And then the stocking stuffer moment, the Secret Santa moment, the just because moment. It is, and I love wearing them almost like a friendship type situation where somebody needs a hair tie. I'm like, oh, here you go, hon. And they think you just gave them something that was like $50 because it's, you know, it's got jewelry in it. But you're like, no, I got you. We're heading into the gym. You need to put a ponytail on.
And the way they package them too is really beautiful. And if you do get multiple sets, you can mix and match them too, which is amazing. So I love what she did right here. She has 3 of them. The one's full set stacked in the hair, which just looks beautiful. That is very on trend right there. But if she wanted to take them out of her hair, she could easily put them on her wrist. So I think they just elevate that outfit up next level. So whether you're going to work, whether you're going out on a date, whether you're hanging out with girlfriends or going to your yoga class, it really is jewelry for your hair.
1,200 orders have now been placed. The other thing I love too is that each of these has multiple bands in it.
Oh, yes.
So, because that kind of takes all the pressure off of just one band. If you really are, like, you've got a ton of hair and you're really, you know, kind of testing the strength of them, it's got the multiple strands in there, so it's dividing and conquering. So I just don't want you to think that, like, oh, that's kind of cute, but, you know, it's really hard for me to get all of that hair in there. You just saw Gabby now has got a ton of hair and how great that looks. And with that set of 3 times 3.
Right there, how it was looped in.
Maybe they write their name on the top, you know. I keep talking about the host Secret Santa that's coming up.
Yeah, it could be a to from.
That's what I'm saying. But I would just write from Santa. You know, I would just write that at the top. But it wasn't until I started presenting this with you, Kylie, that I did some research on the brand, and I'm like, these guys are legitimate.
Oh, legit.
And Maya really pricey jewelry.
Yeah, Maya is one of the owner's daughters, so it's a family-run company. Again, 3 decades of experience in the fine diamond district up in New York City. And we always like to say this isn't an accessories company that's trying to make a beautiful piece of jewelry. This is a jewelry company that's making a beautiful accessory. And there's how they loop that band back in there, so you can see how it's looped and how you get that strength and durability. To Jen's point, no soldering points, beautiful enameling, very classic links too. So these are never going to go out of style. They're timeless, and I think no matter what outfit you're wearing, you're going to have something that works with the color pops and the enameling to all of those beautiful gold and silver details. Looks great on the wrist, looks great in the hair, and it's an awesome gift for anybody on your list that has hair.
Anybody with hair?
Yeah.
Free shipping and handling. We didn't have free shipping when we launched these and they sold out.
Yes.
And why do we do free shipping? You may notice that you see it more prominently on the products that make good sense for gifts, because then you're going, all my girlfriends, my book club, my choir. Like, you want to give something to the people that you love, but you're not spending $100 on every single person. Those multiple sets here with the free shipping makes so much sense. When we come back to you, Kylie, I'd love for you to demo it again if you have.
You got it, absolutely.
A chance and
I can do it in 10 seconds. So
come on. Wait, that sounded like Name That Tune.
Excuse me for turning my back.
Remember Name That Tune?
So what we do, we wrap around just like a normal hair tie. I always hold on to the metal right there, and when I do that, that's how I always end up with the metal on top of it. So it's in my hair, stays as long, nice and secure, doesn't pull any hair out or tug. Super cute, really great. And then when I'm done, goes right back on my wrist. Looks like great jewelry.
Let this show up during Black Friday weekend airings and see if it lasts. It won't. All right, so just let us know if you want the gold or the silver. 8438042. Kylie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jen. Good to see you as always.
Good to see you. All right, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm sticking around for an hour because we have an hour of lug handbags, including our today's special value and some other wicked good surprises. See you in a second.